Thank you for purchasing the Sceptl, the self-contained extended play tape loop. When your Sceptl arrives, first inspect that the tape path has not been disturbed during shipping. The tape should pass here between the large roller and the small roller. If the tape has slipped during shipping, I will demonstrate how to get it back into place. In most cases, a quick back and forth with the large roller will do the trick. If the tape has slipped significantly, gently pull a small amount of tape out, then use your finger to keep some tension on the tape as you reel it back in. The tape should right itself. Be sure to keep a slight amount of pressure on the tape while you wind it back into place. If the tape slips, it's likely not getting enough pressure. This small bit of tension is crucial for the operation of the Sceptl in all facets of operation. Now we can test our players. Carefully load the Sceptl into your machine, making sure that the tape falls between the capstan and the pinch roller as well as between the large roller and the small roller. If the tape goes up and over the pinch roller like this, usually taking the tape out and putting it back in again will get it into the right place. Place your fingers on the play and stop button. Press play and watch to make sure the tape feeds into itself and does not tangle on the pinch roller. If the tape doesn't advance, press stop right away and reload the slack to try another player or inspect player for problems. Happy looping and stand by for reloading instructions. Due to the delicate nature of these loops, snags are inevitable and part of the process. I will demonstrate how to reload from a pre-recorded cassette and from a pre-made tape loop. Take the shell off of the Sceptl and put it side by side with your donor tape. Carefully move the tape into position and replace the top shell, being careful to keep the tape in the correct path without pinching it anywhere. Reinstall the center screw. The tension provided by the donor tape should be enough tension to keep the tape from slipping, which is why I prefer this reloading technique. Once you have the tape loaded, cut it and splice it with splicing tape or clear tape if you don't have any. When reeling in the final amount of tape, be sure to keep slight tension as before. To reload from an existing tape loop, repeat the previous instructions, but since you will not have the donor tape's tension to rely on, you will need to keep tension for the entire reload process. now explain the most common points of failure and some ideas to fix various issues. The most common snag happens around the large roller. If the gap is big enough between the roller and the deflector, the tape can get sucked through the small gap and continue tangling around the large roller. This happens more often with overstuffed loops. A solution to fix this is to remove the deflector piece and bend the plastic slightly to achieve a smaller gap for the tape to sneak through. On the contrary, if there is too much contact with the deflector and large roller, it can stop the large roller from spinning, causing the pinch roller to eat the tape. Warm temperatures and sun damage can potentially warp the internal components. If the small roller arm no longer makes contact with the large roller, take it out and gently bend it back into place. Thank you for your support, and if you have any other questions or feedback, contact me on Instagram at Stonybrook Tapes.